What's up, guys? My name is Tim Evans, and I wanted to do this video talking to you guys about the 5 reasons why you're not successful. The 5 reasons why you're not successful. But first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it down into 5 different parts. So it's not gonna be all in this one video. It's gonna be 5 different segments, with each topic talking about why you aren't successful or why someone you may know isn't successful. First reason that I'm gonna talk about is your environment. One of the main reasons why people aren't successful or don't succeed at certain things is because of their environment. Now let's break down what success is. Success can be a numerous amount of things. It doesn't have to be the same thing for you or for me. Joe Blow over here, his definition of success could be very well different from mine. His definition could be having a lot of money, having a lot of women, having fancy cars, a big house, which that can be a success. That can say, hey, this guy's successful because he has that. But in all actuality, success can be anything that you accomplish. Any small task, any small goal, anything that you set out to do and you accomplish or you finish it, that's a success. So therefore you can label yourself as being successful. It would just necessarily depend on what it is that you're trying to do. That would determine how you're successful, so to speak. So now that you know what success is, let's talk about your environment. What is the definition of your environment? It's not just your city, state, location, your country, your county. It's not just that. It's also what is around you, the people that you're around, the things that you've heard when you were growing up. The situations and the locations and places that you were in when you were growing up or that you're currently in, which determines your environment. How does your environment determine whether you're successful or if it hinders you or helps you reach your goals or aspirations or dreams or whatever that is? Well, first and foremost, because your environment is the people that you're around, your friends, your family. Those things are considered your environment. Now, they could be toxic to your life or they could help you and push you on to new heights. But sometimes you have it where people are toxic to your lives and they keep you from doing what it is that you need to do, and you kind of adapt to what it is that they do. If they're always negative, then and putting out those negative vibes and negative energies around you, then you will adapt to that eventually, or 9 times out of 10 you will. There's select few that can disregard that and continue to be something greater. Now, these people that are around you could be family members, could be friends, associates, whatever it is that you call them. They can be toxic to your life or they can help you and help push you on to new heights and take you to new levels as well. But if they are toxic, then you need to rid yourself of those things, and it's sad to say that it can be family as well. Now, how can they be toxic to your life? Well, maybe they're lazy people. Maybe they don't have any goals or any dreams or anything like that. And you're constantly being around them and you will adapt to that laziness and be lazy as well. Majority of the time, that's how it works. Not in all cases, but in most cases. And as the saying goes, if there are 9 broke people and you're hanging around them, then you're more than likely going to be the 10th one. But it goes the other way around as well. If there are 10 rich people, then 9 times out of 10, you will be the 10th one if you're hanging around them. You kind of sort of adapt to your situation or to your environment as well, so it kind of persuades you and sways you to be a certain way. Now, other than just your friends and family, like I said, your environment can be your area as well. So if you're in an area where it's a very small town and poverty stricken and just a bunch of crime, then you kind of adapt to that because that's just the way of life and that's what you're exposed to. That's all you know. So it's kind of hard to break free of that, and that kind of hinders you, and you're already starting off in a negative as opposed to a positive. But that can be changed. That's another reason why I'm doing this video here, to tell you, if you are in that situation, that you can be better, you can be greater, and regardless of your situation, as long as you have the knowledge and the determination and willpower to be better, then you can. Just pay attention and be conscious of who you're hanging around and what you're around, and understand how that's holding you back or hindering you from getting to where you want to be. Another part of the environment would be when you're growing up, when you're young, you're that vulnerable age to where everything that you hear and see sticks with you, and that kind of molds you, that programs you and programs your mind to when you get older to feel and think and act a certain way. Now, you might not even realize it, but if your whole life when you were younger you heard your parents complain about money, or hear them talk about them struggling so much, or see a bunch of crime or drug using and stuff like that, then majority of the time that kind of sways you as well and keeps you in that kind of realm of things. You tend to feel bad, not feel bad, but you tend to have negative feelings and negative vibes towards certain people and certain things, or rich people, because your parents might not have been well off and they always downplayed rich people or wealthy people or successful people, and say that they think that they're better than anyone else, and say that they are snobbish and things like that, when no, all they did was just apply themselves and didn't associate themselves with people that didn't want better. So therefore they get looked at differently. It's not necessarily true that they're snobbish or assholes or something like that, but being that you heard that when you were younger and that's all you heard and saw, then that was programmed into your brain, that was programmed into your mind, and now that's what you believe because that's all you heard, so you don't know any better, which is not your fault. But being that you can be more conscious of that and now you understand it, now you can make that change. As you get older, you understand, no, this is not why they are the way that they are, or these people aren't necessarily all that I was told and taught that they were. They're actually better than that. They're actually different from that, and everything that I was taught was a lie in a sense. You don't have to say that it's a lie, but you were programmed, so now it's your turn to deprogram and reprogram yourself. Unlearn everything that you've learned, and then find out for yourself through your own knowledge and wisdom by watching videos, by reading books and stuff like that, and reprogramming yourself to a positive mindset, to where you now understand that everything that you heard when you were younger were based on their beliefs and might not have necessarily been true, or everything that you saw might not be the way that you should do things, or the people that you were or are hanging around, that they're toxic to your life and you need to rid yourself of the toxics and move on to be better. Because you can't move on and be successful if you have toxic things in your life. You have to rid yourself of that and just cut yourself loose of that. So that pretty much sums up this video of the 5 reasons why you're not successful. The first reason being your environment, which in all I want to say, be careful of who you hang around. Pay attention to who your friends are, who you consider your friends, and who you hang out with, because if they're not serving you, you don't need them. If they don't serve a purpose in your life, if they're toxic to your life, then you don't need them. You need to rid yourself of that so you can move forward. That's holding you down. You need to go up. Same thing goes for with your parents and family. Realize that everything that you heard when you were younger might not necessarily be true, and you need to find out the truth for yourself. So deprogram yourself and reprogram yourself as to what you know is true and to what you need to move forward and further in life. So once again, I'm Tim Evans, and this video was 5 reasons why you're not successful. First one being the environment, and we will continue to do this. Love.
What goes down must come up. They can hold you down, baby. They can hold you